And then this mystery third guy picks up the gun and kills the kid.
Right.
One of the most unbelievable cases. I think in the last 25 years in New England, this is one of the top 5 cases, period.
I think so as well. What you just described is a TV movie of the week. Really, in that small sense of time, you've got this incredible eruption of violence. It was my job to go up to Franconia and peel the onion back a little bit and show you who these guys were and why they collided in such a way on this dusty country road.
You're at this one spot and these 3 lines that should not be intersecting converge at an absolutely combustible moment. Who were these 3 people? How did this happen? And why did this happen?
Right.
All very complex issues.
Absolutely. The book is called Bad Blood for a reason. It's because the cop and the kid, well, they had a grudge match.
Kenney is the kid.
Kenney, whose cousin is Bodie Miller, the ski champion. And then you have this hard-nosed Franconia cop who's got a very acute idea of what's right and what's wrong.
Bruce McKay.
And I think he rubbed a lot of people in Franconia the wrong way.
He was a small-town cop. Right. We all know this stuff.
Oh, sure.
I mean, we've seen it. We've been there.
It's a universal story where you have, in every small town, you've got the rebel kid, the hard-nosed cop, and they can't get out of each other's way. Why did this one spill over into murder? Well, as I said, you've got this grudge match, each man bringing out the worst in each other. I mean, individually, they were decent people with some darkness in them. But this story, in this case, really brought out that darkness with each other. And then you've got the wild card, Ray Floyd, ex-Marine, exactly, who was sold to the media at the time as this good Samaritan, this Charles Bronson
who just happened upon a scene and said, I got to do what's right here.
Right. And you know what? And that may be right, but there's going back into Floyd's background. He's the most troubling and complex character in this entire saga.
But if not for Floyd, you don't even really have a book here, because what you've got is a dead cop, then you've got a trial with a town split on what happened and what should have happened and whether this is manslaughter or murder or self-defense. With Floyd taking out Kenney, it really tied this thing up tight and gave us all the answers that we were looking for in a way.
Well, at first it did, but then I've covered a lot of police shootings, and this is the first one I covered where there were equal amount of supporters for the killer as they were for the cop. And I obviously, question, well, why is that? In this insular town, you've got people that live a certain way. And I thought, Bruce McKay being from Long Island, an out-of-towner, a flatlander, coming up to Franconia, instilling his own sense of justice. And some people thought that, he settled some grudges and some scores with his badge. So you've got that collision. Then you've got the wild card Floyd that just makes it an incredibly combustible event. And unlike my first book about the Boston Strangler case, this isn't a whodunit, this is a why did it happen.
If not for Floyd, you probably would have a book. If not for that police dashboard cam, which is sad, so if not for that, you got no story, because a cop got killed, and what happened, no one really knows, and it was way up north in New Hampshire.
Right.
YouTube made this case and made this story.
I mean, when you're reading police reports, you can kind of think in your head about what may have happened. But when you see that dash cam video, I mean, it's a very disturbing image to see Officer McKay pushing Kenney's car into this little dusty dirt lot, and then pepper spraying him, soaking him with pepper spray. Well, within a fraction of a second, comes up with a pistol, shoots him 5 times, and not only does that, but proceeds to run him over twice.
And by the way, there's a kid in the car, a passenger next to Kenney, who is also very complicated and did make it through this somehow. And he's got issues that are unbelievable.
Well, there are living victims in this case. Caleb McCauley, the passenger, is certainly one of those victims. He was just a kid on his way home from work, and he gets caught in this perfect storm of terror, and he hasn't gotten over it since.
You got a guy up in Franconia in a restaurant say to you, you got no story here. You got 3 bleep holes, 2 of them are dead, move on.
Right.
That does kind of sum this thing up in a lot of ways, does it not?
Right, but then you've also got a community that can't move on. That's the thing. I mean, there have been roadside memorials built for Officer McKay that have been torn down by members of the community. You've got a memorial bill stuck in the state legislature because people in that town aren't ready to honor Bruce McKay, or some people think he shouldn't be honored. There are others who think that he was a hero who died in the line.
Casey, I'm getting the hard rap. You're on this because we're going to keep talking during the break. I'm plugging into the book. You got to get it. You got to read it. Awesome New England crime story. You will enjoy it. I look forward to Barbosa's book next year.
All right.
Quick timeout. We come back. Then the WWE champions.